Now, earlier there is a SDLC, there is a agile mode of working, right? Those things are gone. Now, new life cycle for a particular project development or a product development or a business development is starts from an idea. You need to prompt your ideas technically, then generate the solution, validate it, deploy it, monitor it, get the benefit out of it. This is the current cycle of AI. So phase one ideation is you have a problem. You need to, for example, I want to build a sales forecasting report to understand deep dive on what are the critical factors which is supporting sales and what are the factors which are degrading the sales of a particular year or a quarter. This is my problem statement. So now you have to prompt. I want sales report. I have the sales report data for a financial year so and so. I want to deep dive key factors. Whenever there is a spike or a dip, please understand the factors and give me why. So, like this, you have to prompt your AI to give the solution. Now, the example or output at each and every phase, build a fintech fraud detection system. Here, I'm taking. There is a financial tech company. You need to understand what you need to identify the fraud and why. Okay. So then, second one is AI assisted coding. So already if you have an idea and prompt, if you give it to AI, it is generating the code, correct? So you have to optimize it, you have to refine it, test it. And once you stabilize, okay, this for this particular objective, this code is fulfilled, I'm getting the required output. Then my objectives are, once your objectives are fulfilled, you have to test and debug. So testing is like 360-degree testing. You have to give, can you please give the test for all the scenarios? For example, my age is less than 18, I cannot go for a loan. And so these are some hard rules where it has to, I mean, uh, reject at the very upfront. It's not like validating everything and rejecting at the last. If a mandatory thing is missing, you can reject at very first step itself and do the other part and do the further analysis and give the notes. Okay. And fourth one is a deployment. The purpose of building a product or a project is taking it to live, right, to the business users. Yes. So that is where you need to understand the CI/CD and cloud deployment with respect to AI. And finally, uh, deployed live app, we have to take it to the final users. Okay. And phase 5 is a monitoring. Once the product is deployed, you have to go for a continuous improvement. Okay. So AI is not a one-time development. Okay. AI is a developed initially, but keep on updating and upgrading its intelligence, not the solution or the design. Okay. Whenever a new data comes into picture or whenever a new scenario, okay, so it has to handle it smartly. That is where we apply guardrails. Okay. For example, if I'm asking about how to invent a bomb, how to, so these kind of things, right? It should not answer it. Okay. Even if it is having some knowledge about some manufacturing, it should not answer. So these are all the things we have to consider whenever we have to take a part. Okay. From idea to production, irrespective of anything, right? AI accelerates every step of development life cycle from idea to production. AI tools are available, AI frameworks are available, AI technologies are available. Only thing is, you have to start from your system design thinking. Problem, system design thinking, architecture level, adapting AI tools, generating the code, testing, debugging, deploy, then monitor. And there is one more step called reinforcement that I will touch up in the further slides.